my name is Megan. I work at the Wooddale Library. Together with the Bensenville Library, we're partnering to work on job resources for job seekers during this time. It's called the Recovery Project 2020. So look for more resources regarding that. Today I'm going to be talking about the Google Suite. Google is a fantastic resource for job seekers. It's free, it's easy to use, and it's super helpful. So they have a lot of applications, but today we're going to be talking about 5 great ones that are going to help you be productive and focused in your job search. The most important part of the Google Suite is the Gmail application, because without the Gmail application, without having an account, you won't be able to use any of the other applications that they have. It's free and easy to sign up, so we'll go ahead and show you how to do that. First, you're going to want to go to google.com, and then once you're there, it's going to show up in the upper right-hand corner where it says Gmail, Images, and Sign In. So if you do not have an account, you are going to click on Gmail. I already have an account, so we're going to use another account. And we're going to create an account for myself. So therefore you can put in your first name, last name, and username. And the important thing to remember when you are creating an account is that you would like to use your name incorporated into your username. That's more professional, and also when people are contacting you, they know exactly who they're contacting. Once you have signed into Google, to Gmail, you will notice up in the upper right-hand corner this little square of dots, and you might not know what that is, but if you click on that, that is the menu that's going to connect you with all the different Google applications. And it might be worth looking sometime just to kind of explore all the different things that they have to offer, because there is a lot of cool stuff and very useful stuff in there. But you know, like I said, we're going to focus on a few today, but I just wanted to show you where that was. And one of the most important things we are going to talk about today is Google Docs. And Google Docs is going to keep you organized and allow you to create a resume and a cover letter and keep it there with you in your Google Drive, which is connected to your Gmail account. So this is a great one to use. I have it open here. It's comparable to Microsoft Word. It's not quite as robust, but it is a free application. And it basically can do everything you'd like to do in Microsoft Word, and it is compatible with Microsoft Word. So when you open it up, you're here in your docs. You see that you have the option of opening up a blank document. And this is a document you could use to start typing just like you would on Microsoft Word to start typing your resume or cover letter. But as we all know, a blank page, it can be quite difficult to face. So a lot of times we can use templates here in Google Docs. And this is a great way to get your resume and cover letter started. Here's some different examples of different resumes here. It's got Resume Modern, Coral, Swiss, Serif, lots of different ones here that you can explore. So, and then if you click on Template Gallery, you're going to see a bunch of different ones you can scroll through. Once you've chosen a resume format template that you'd like, you can go ahead and open it up. This is what it looks like. You can see that it's got some dummy text in there that you can just simply delete and write over. And you can write in your name and then start typing in your skills. Every time you make a change to your document, it will be automatically saved in your Drive account. So from there, once you've filled it in and made it look as professional and complete as you think it should be, you can also rename your document. So it would be helpful to maybe make it more specific to the position you're applying to, especially if you're going to have a lot of different versions of your resume. And then you can also, once you're done, hit share, and that's going to share it with other people and other groups. Keep in mind that recruiters and employers do like to get your resume as an attachment in an email, typically rather than a link. And also, you know, your resume should be as polished and professional as possible, and using the templates in Google Drive really helps with that, so I'd recommend using them. Another Google application that's invaluable to your job search is Google Sheets. And Google Sheets is a answer to Microsoft Excel as the Google version of that, so it's going to be very similar to Excel. And here I have created a job search plan with using Google Sheets, and this shows you different ways that you can use it. I've created some tasks, some deadlines, and some notes. This will allow you to stay on task, meet application deadlines, and use your time wisely, so that's a great way to use it. Plus, you could also practice your Excel skills, which is a must for a lot of job postings these days. And Google Sheets also does have a lot of templates that you can go through and see if those would also be useful to your job search. Another really useful application through Google is the Google Calendar, which you can find through the menu as well. If you click on that, it's going to open up and you can connect it with your Google Drive. So you can also have it on connected with your phone as well if you have the Google Drive app. And then you can, click on the date, add an event that you need to remember that you have, set a time and save it, and then add a reminder as well. So that's a great way to use Google Calendars. And last but not least, the last application I wanted to talk about is the Google Search application, which is something that most people are familiar with, but you may not know how useful it can be in your job search. So I'd like to talk about that. And so when you go to your Google search bar in your browser, you want to put in the position that you were looking for, and we're going to always put it in quotation marks. And the reason is that it will search for the title of the position altogether rather than the separate words separately. So we'll pull up less things but more targeted things to your job search. And when you do that, you'll see it says here jobs, and it'll pull up a bunch of jobs from different resources across the web. You'll see it pulls it in from LinkedIn, Glassdoor, it'll pull it up from Indeed, a bunch of different things. And under here, this strip, you can see that you can limit your results. So you can say that you want to see things from the last 3 days, and then it'll pull up only those most recent current jobs. And then you can also limit your category. So you could say, I want to look in management, computer and IT, and in accounting. So it'll pull up jobs from those 3 different areas that you can look through. You can also limit it by location. So you want to look for a job 15 miles from Chicago only, and it will limit it that way. So it makes it really easy to target your job search here. And then also you can turn on email alerts for this search so that anytime anything comes up with your search terms in the job description, it's not wanting to do it because I'm not signed in, but normally you can just click it right over. It will send you an email alert. So that is a very important aspect of the job search. It'll really help you stay focused in finding targeted jobs that you're looking for. And as always, if you need more help with any of these things or anything else related to your job search, you can always give us a call at the Wooddale Public Library at 630-766-6762 or the Bensenville Library at 630-766-4642, and a librarian would be happy to help you with any aspect of your job search. I wish you well. Thanks for listening. Take care. Bye.